My name is Brett Lohr, and I'm the lighting director at the Capitol Theater. So my job as the lighting director is to maintain the lighting rig behind me, as well as facilitate any visiting lighting production needs that come into the theater. So some days I'm an electrician, some days I'm a moving light programmer, some days I'm a lighting operator or a designer, or somewhere in between. There's a ton that goes on behind the scenes that the everyday patron doesn't see. We are the first ones in the building and the last ones out. Sometimes the days are very long, but we love what we do. We come back and do it every day. The unique thing about the Capitol Theater is its lighting rig and how large it is. It's basically a festival-style lighting rig in a tiny theater, which most venues of this size don't have. What it means is that there's a lot of toys in the air, a lot of lights to work with. It can handle just about any concert we have here. Because it's so extensive and so large, what it means is that visiting bands, when they're coming in, they don't necessarily have to bring as much gear with them. You know, playing a room that has no lighting, you have to bring that in at the beginning of the day, and you know, it just adds time to the day, more labor, it's more expensive. I may have some cued scenes, but generally I'm doing what's called busking, which is essentially freestyling. The lighting console is programmed in such a way that I'm able to manipulate things live, but I'm playing it like an instrument live. So this morning we were just doing a lighting focus. I'd say there's probably like 120 something lights in the lighting rig, but front light, the LECOs we call them, those are the only lights that are not automated. They don't pan and tilt, they're not motorized. So we have to physically focus them. So Dana, the technician, was moving across this truss to focus the lights. The lighting that you see on stage is really at the discretion of the artist. They decide how they want to use the light. If the artist wants a specific look or specific stage setting, they're going to hire a lighting designer to design those lighting looks and tour with them. This room has a lot of history. A lot of bands have played here, not just from Pete's tenure, but from previous decades. I'd say one of the great things about the Capitol Theater is the ability for larger bands to underplay and come in and play a small room again, as well as some smaller or medium-sized bands that are playing a big room for maybe the first time. So we have a pretty wide range of acts that come through, and that's pretty unique about this space. I first started working at the Capitol Theater late 2013. So it's about 8 years now. First and foremost, it's about the people, my coworkers. We're essentially like a little family because we see each other more than we see our own families sometimes. I got started doing tech theater in high school, freshman in high school when I started volunteering at the auditorium, doing the plays and whatnot, and then I tried audio for a little bit, and then I found lighting pretty shortly after, and then once I found lighting, I haven't deviated from that. I feel like crews that come in here know that they're getting top-notch people, and you know, there's a high bar that we've set here for production quality, and you know, that definitely starts with the people, and that's what we strive for, is putting on excellent concerts. It's not a big stadium, but we get big stadium bands, and so you know, you can really feel intimate with the artists here at the Capitol Theater. If you haven't been here, come see a show, because I'm pretty sure you're gonna like it.